to be true. Tell me, are you?
Are you? So it's chesty, heady. Are you? Like an owl. So I was finishing up some work and scrolling on our YouTube homepage, and I happened upon this song, and I was like, oh, let me click this. And then I listened to it, and I was like, oh, this is nice. I like this song. And I don't think I've ever done a full-form video for Teddy Swims. I've done one for giveon years ago, maybe a couple years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago, something like that. But I've never done anything long-form for Teddy Swims. I've done a lot of the vertical reels that I do, like on TikTok and Instagram and things like that, but I've never done a full Teddy Swims video. So I figured, why not now be the start of it? And if y'all want some more Teddy Swims or giveon, let me know in the comments, you know?
Are you even real? Or did I make you up? How can someone like you wanna give me love?
Are you even real? I feel like there was like a very slight breathy onset on the R. I don't think it was a super hard glottal. Are you even real? It was kind of like, are you even real? Something like that. A very slight, smooth, like breathy onset. Okay? And then on that up, there was no P. Or did I make you up? It wasn't up, up. So the P acted like a stop, if you will, instead of like a plosive. It was a up, up. Everything is pretty breathy here. Da-na-na-na-na. It's a nice contrast to what he is also good at with the greedy kind of bitey, really full and textural sound that he has. This is another part of his voice. Breathy, light, free. Da-da-da-da-da. It's like a voice whisper, so to speak. I wanna give it up. You know, and you see how the breathiness can really encourage a more lighter articulatory pattern, so the articulation or the consonants aren't super hard. They're soft, just like the voice is. Gotta give it up. You see how it kind of goes together like that? Yeah.
Don't think I deserve it, but I can get enough. You're so beautiful, spiritual, more like a miracle. Part of me scared that you might be invisible.
Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da. So those first syllables were more emphasized than the rest of the words. You're so beautiful, ba-da-da, miracle. So those are intentional choices for the vocal line. Ba-da-da, da-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da. So I'm kind of tapering off each word with the 3 syllables. Beautiful, spiritual, miracle.
Too good to be true. Tell me, are you?
Are you? So it's chesty, heady. Are you? Like an owl. Are you? Are you? And between those 3 hoo-hoo-hoos, it's like a hoot. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Are you? Are you? Or like breathy stops in between those 3 oohs. Are you? Hoo-hoo. But that R there in the chorus had a more glottal onset, a more harder onset. Are you? Are you? You see how the R in that one is more glottal, so it has a more chesty sound. Are you? But then the U has a more heady, breathy, hooty sound. Are you? Are you? So some of the diphthongs and some of the other phonemes and liquids in there are kind of lessened or taken out. Are you? Are you? Are you? So it kind of keeps a more rounder, warmer shape to the voice here, that more easygoing shape. You know, it's not, are you? Are you? Are you?
Are you? Are you? Made up in my head, or are you in my bedroom? Questions that I asked ever since I met you.
Bedroom, metro. Those are almost like schwas or shadow vowels, even though there are distinct words. Bedroom, the room of bedroom, right? And met you of met you, right? Those are distinct words, but he lets them go so much. Bedroom, metro. You see, so it's not met you, no, met you. And it's not met you with the T, it's met you, met you. Bedroom. And it's not bedroom, bedroom. You see how they're lessening some consonants and some phonemes? It's intentional. They want that light, easy, kind of like, that kind of sound. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me, you? Are you? Are you?
On that ad lib, on that "Are you" right there that he did, "Are you?" Oh, he played with the vowel. He modified the vowel a little bit. "Are you?" So he modified the vowel and kind of added more of like an open diphthong, or opened up the diphthong. "Are you? You?" So he adds like an "ah" to the "ooh." You.
Are you? Are you? Something from a dream or something that I made up. Questions that I ask every time I wake up.
You never do too much. Somehow you still enough from me. I can feel the rush. Even when you slow dance for me. Looking at you.
I can feel the rush. It wasn't the. It sounded like a D instead of a TH. I can feel the rush. The rush. I can feel the rush. Now, it could have been a super hard TH, you know. Maybe I'm wrong, but it sounded like a D. That's what it sounded like to me, like a D phoneme. I can feel the rush.
Looking at you laying right there. Are you from this world? I swear you're beautiful.
Are you from this world? Vocal creek, vocal fry, vocal slack right there. Are you from this world? I swear. Not swear, swear. giveon, as opposed to Teddy Swims, keeps a more fuller sound. So his sound isn't breathy at all. His sound is more full, maybe a little bit wider in here. Da, 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 da. And I think that's just his natural voice. It's how he naturally sings. He kind of has a more fuller, taller, rounder sound, you know, and that's cool. That's what the sound is. That's fine. So giveon sticks to his own technique in the finesse of this song, while Teddy Swims sticks to his own technique in the confines of this song. But it works together. They're two different people. The voices sound well together. This is a great matchup here.
Spiritual. I just want you to know. Is it I pretend it's something I'm in real? I don't know what to think. And if it's all a dream, I don't wanna wake up.
Do you hear him using that vocal fry? Da, 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 I don't wanna wait. He does that a lot, and he kind of goes in and out of like a full voice to more like a breathy voice, lighter voice. Da, 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 da. There are a lot of changes he's doing in his vocal texture, you know, in that whole part. And then on the "Are you," when he came into the chorus, "Are you ho?" He had a breathy stop in that "Are you?" Are you ho? And it wasn't you, it was a yeah. Are you ho? So it almost ends up like a schwa type of shape, but the word is still you. Are you, yeah. Are you ho? You see what I'm saying? Are you ho?
Made up in my head, are you in my bedroom? In my bedroom. Questions that I ask ever since I met you. Tell me, are
You, I like how they both kind of did that part together right there. You tell me, with the little stops in there. You kind of like breathy nasal stops. You tell me. And you know what this song reminds me of in finesse and in feeling and even musically? Money Long's Ruined Me. How they take the spaces in the verses, how they take the spaces in the music.
Every night I've been crying, I can't fall asleep. Laying in the bed in my diamonds, I still wear my ring.
But that space that I'm talking about, they do the same thing in this song. Are you? Are you? But of course, in the end, they're giving more ad-libs, things like that. But in the beginning, those verses in the chorus had those same spaces. Are you? Are you? Are you? Especially with the simple accompaniment under them. So it really leaves room for that blank space to happen.
Are you? Are you? Are you? Are you? Are you? Are you? Are you?
That ad-lib was a little bit more full. Are you? Then he backed up again. So that hard glottal onset with the more brighter sound that Teddy had. Are you? Yeah. Then he kind of brought it back down with the more breathy stuff. Right after he hit that hard R, it came right back down, breathy.
Something from a dream or something that I made up. Questions that I ask every time I wake up. Are you?
I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed watching it with y'all. And as I will forever say to you, be vocally bold, creative and aware, but most of all, be vocally you. I love y'all so much. I'll see you soon.